All right. I am very, very pleased to have here with us the skipper for Atlanta City FC, the owner, Joao Johanning of Atlanta City is with ASMG TV right now. And we're going to be previewing the upcoming match against North Georgia United FC. So first of all, Coach, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Well, just get up from little bit hard week
Oh,
dealing
yeah.
with the flu and all that. But thanks God today I was able to get back on the pitch.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're improving. I know it's no fun to be ill, and especially
Yeah,
with the way the games are coming at you right now.
I know. I don't. To be honest, all of us we really don't want to miss any games. So for me, it was like, okay, I got 1 week to to recover because I don't want to lose or miss any games anymore.
Understood that, man. I totally get it. And first off, I do want to now we can't skip over the amazing run that Atlanta City went through last season, right? So you guys, it was sort of a mid-table run through the season, through the regular season, but at the end there, you made the playoffs. Last game of the regular season, you qualified for the playoffs, and you were the lower seed in the playoffs, but you ran through the Premier Division playoffs. You beat the top seeds all the way to winning the division playoff title. I wanted to kind of get first of all, what's your thoughts on that success? I mean, what was it like to go through that process and win the division playoff that way?
Yes, it's kind of for whatever who was not involved on our organization or our team. It's kind of tricky because what we do, or especially what I do, it was like during the regular season. I just trying to make up like one group, one start 11. I'm gonna die with that start 11. So it was kind of tricky because we have some players coming up, new players coming up, some players missing practice, etc., etc. So and then I know it was like kind of struggle because every single game we're trying to put like a new players to see who fit on the system, who fit on the team, and then all that process. Sometimes you cannot do that in during of the season. But I never have like a doubt about the team. I think always believe on the team. All of us we believe on the team. We just go into one process where we want to see everyone involved. We want to see even the youngest players, see who fit, who don't fit, who's ready, who's not ready. You know, but it was kind of a little bit risk because we almost out of the playoff spot. But when I saw that we have like one more chance, and then we definitely have to win that game, it was against Potros. We know the quality of the Potros. There was like probably like almost like in the third place, second place. They would be running up and down on that two seat right there. And then we know that it was gonna be like a difficult match in their home, and then physically they really good. I think technically they pass, and as a team they work really well. Okay, so and then in that moment we was like, okay, we already check it out. We already see who's in the team, who's ready, who's not ready, and then we are as a coach, I start taking like decisions. So it was like a very important to start like test the strong team, the squad. We already like believe that squad can compete. Okay, and then we went to Portugal to try to win the game, and then everything went well. The game, the way we set up, the way we trained, the way we're planning the game, everything went well. And in the same way we planned the Portugal's game, the same way we're planning the playoff games against Atlanta United, against Dalton United, against and the final against a KSA. It was exactly the same thing. So but I think the main important thing is when as a group I transmit the belief that, and then the work, and then the belief that if we become, and then we train together, we work together, and then we united, we can get a lot of things together. And then what is happening, we never have a, like a dot like oh, we cannot make it to the playoff, or because we was like in the up and down, losing some game, winning some game, tying some game. We like kind of team like look like, because a lot of people was talking about us. A lot of people was that I know Atlanta City is easy, Atlanta City this, Atlanta City that, but they really don't know what it was behind the scene. What do you?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, definitely
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah. And I was just going to say, I mean, you have players like Thierry Jules that really became like a star during that process, and Camus Jaden, who had a goal in the contest for fans' favorite. I mean, I think that people are starting to notice Atlanta City. I mean, like you say, there might have been a thought about Atlanta City before, because I had this discussion with the Porto's manager about the success that Porto's has had over the past few seasons, but early on, they didn't have that success, and so a lot of people may have overlooked them. But I think that now, with your success, no one's overlooking you now. And
So,
so, just to kind of slide into what's going to happen this weekend, now you've gotten 3 matches done, and you've had a mixed bag of results. You've had a draw, you've had a loss, and you had a great win this past weekend against FC Birmingham. And so now you're going into this fourth week. You're going up against a team that's struggling. On paper, they're struggling. North Georgia United, still to get a point. Maybe it might be. Is it hard to get the guys up for a game like this, because you don't know what you have? Because sometimes a team that's in that position might be more aggressive to try to get out of that bad run, or they might, still have that trouble. How do you approach a game like that from Atlanta City's point of view?
believe me or not, but I think we, as me as a coach, I never like trusting those kind of teams. Especially soccer is soccer. And then for me, always I tell my players that, every single game is different. I'm sorry, North Georgia can go and then lose 7-1 against SSL, but against us, they can prepare differently. They can add more
Mhm.
players. They can maybe mentalize. They prepare the self strong. And then the other thing is that, and the other side, probably Atlanta City, we was like, ready for that game, or probably we got some players with a difficult awareness. So to be honest, for me, we approach this game as the same. If we're playing against Atlanta United, how we prepare it. If we're playing against KSA, it's a classic for us. How we would prepare it. So for me, every single game is different. And then definitely, if you see every time or all this past season, we play against North Georgia. We went over there with the team. We think, oh, people some give us some. Oh, this team today they're not gonna have these ex players, etc., etc. We went over there, but we first time we went, we lost. Second time we went, we tied. Imagine. So for me, I don't believe in those kind of situation. We, like I told the players, and then tomorrow I'm gonna see them in the practice. It's gonna be watch out, watch out, North Georgia, because it's not a death. They're not dead yet. It's just the beginning of the season. So we have to approach the game with a high intensity. We want to go over there with the mentality to win, because it's the only one matter for me. Win, 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 win. Again, this weekend we're not looking for, like, I already know the players. I already know my players. I already know the squad I have. So it's gonna be totally different like last season. So if you see the game against the first game we had against Legend, we had probably 2 3 new players, and then we're trying to test those players and see how they do. Second game help us as well, and then now the third game, we play Birmingham, so you can see the squad. It was a little bit more composed, a little bit more of, like, Thierry was back in the on the squad. We have Camille Jaden. Obviously we didn't have the 2 new players because one of them sick, another one was traveling, visiting his family before he's come full time with us. But now we are really clear what we want. So again, I think it's gonna be an interesting game. We respect North Georgia. We know what North Georgia can do, and then of course, as a mentalized and this experience I've been having, like if you don't respect soccer, soccer not gonna respect you. So when you respect soccer, you respect your opponent. So for us, go to approach North Georgia, we're gonna approach North Georgia like they like in the top of the place and the okay. So but we're preparing. We only have like probably 2 days for train. It was this past Wednesday and then tomorrow, and then we see how it goes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you bring up some good points too. You know, you can't take things for granted. You can look at the league table, see, oh, they don't have any points, they're not any good. But what a lot of people forget is this is the Premier Division. They earned their right to go up. These are the top teams in Georgia, and even
Correct.
at the bottom, you have teams that are capable. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and anything can happen. UMA started out last season at the bottom,
It isn't
and
a good
at one
example for
point
them, and then almost for 1 point they qualified.
they
Yeah.
almost got the playoffs. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so you
Yeah,
know,
absolutely.
yeah, so I can understand what you're looking at. You don't want them to turn around on Atlanta City.
Correct.
You want to make sure
Mm-hmm.
that you take care of business for you guys because you
And
want
then
to get to that next
And
level.
like always, I tell them, I know they are good. I know they're like, if they win 2-0, they do great performance. For me, against Birmingham was the first half was unbelievable. Yeah, great, fantastic.
Yeah,
But I was on top of them because I want them to do more. And then I want them, I know they're doing too good, but I want them to be perfect. I want them to be better. So when we approaching this kind of game against North Georgia, I'm expecting to something higher than what we do against Legend, higher than what we do against Dalton, higher than what we do against Birmingham. So
yeah.
again, soccer is about respect each other, and then if you don't respect soccer, it's not gonna respect you. And then every single game is different. So don't expect like North Georgia they're gonna come like they play the same way they play SSL. They're probably gonna bring something, come up with something different. So
Yeah, yeah, they're trying to improve as well. So they're going to analyze
correct.
their mistakes and they're going to analyze your team and you know that should make for a very interesting and entertaining game. So we're looking forward to being there. And just one last question, Coach. You know, with the outlook of the on the outlook of the rest of the season, are you looking to strengthen and push on for more honors this season? I know the answer to that, but you know, you did get to the national playoffs and you got it to that first round, but are you looking to maybe improve on that in this coming season?
Well, the only thing right now I'm looking to improve is just like what about when what happened against San Luis? If we win again the Georgia division, what's gonna happen after that?
Right.
Okay, so that's being our main point. Maybe we're not gonna make it, maybe we're gonna make it, but if we make it, we have to be ready for it. And then to be honest to you, I believe and I think what I've been saw from the first game, Legend for me impressed me. And then I'm gonna share this one to you. I think Legend was I never see Legend play the way they play against us the first match. It was unbelievable. That you can see the message the legend send it, and it's not just a legend. It's a multiple team just sending that same message to us that you know we're here to compete. And then this season is gonna be really competitive. I told the boys don't think everything is gonna be the same like last season.
Mhm.
Don't see those team like you think like those team. Oh legend. Oh we already know legend. We can beat them. Oh we see no Georgia. Oh we can beat them. Don't even think about it. All the teams are competitive this season. So if we're gonna reach over there again, now we have to work double. Now we have to push things a little bit more double. So and then after the game against the Legend, I take my minute. I push my players to the locker room. I took my 30 second, come back to the pitch. I see Legend was still on the pitch. It was there, and I went. I saw the coach was giving speech. I asked him for permission, and I went to go congratulate them. I told them, I never see you guys play like this. And then this is unbelievable. And then at that moment, when I turned around, I really know that the message was clear. It's not gonna be easy for none of the top teams
Right.
because it's gonna be really competitive. So, um, again, going back to your question, I think this is all of us desire. I think my squad, my players, my staff, all of us, we want to be there again because it was like amazing experience last season, and then we want to go back again. And now we know that it's gonna be a little bit hard because everybody want to be there, not just us. All the teams want to be there. So I'm glad. I'm glad the teams are turned on, and then I'm glad like now it's gonna be a little bit more push up for us because at the end of the day, if you wanna be to the next level or any player as me as a coach, I'm dreaming to be to the next level. I need some challenge, and then this is the more important thing right now in the UPSL Premier where you see like you guys do a great job like bringing some top competition teams and then the team's doing a great job bringing some top players because you can see the way again back. I'm just like I just feel like in love with the legend the way they play against us. To be honest,
Yeah.
they fully change the squad. They bring like quality on the players. Before I used to saw legends like they always go long ball. Now they play on the floor. I hear the coach screaming that I don't want to go. I don't want to see long ball. It look like Joao on the other side. And believe it or not, they build up from the back. They got some good ideas. The most important thing when you become in this UPSL level is that it's not just about winning sometime because these guys we're looking for this guy to be one day in who knows in MLS contract. And then for that, everything now soccer is changing. Everybody now don't want to go long ball. We don't want to go direct. We want to play on the ground. We want to build up from the back. And then all these ideas and all these method of the play, you know, we put in every team, every even the level, lower level, we put in all these single thing on the place it's gonna every time the soccer looking interesting and then people seeing and now people looking. I mean, I was enjoying watching that game. I couldn't even mess with the referees anymore that game because it was like an interesting game. I was trying to see how my team can stop that, and then see Legend do that, and then see Dalton do that the same thing, and see Birmingham trying to do the same thing. So it's it's amazing to see something like that. So and then I think it's like this season is gonna be the hard one. Believe me or not, it's gonna be the hard one. So, but we believe we can do. We believe what we can do, and then if we put all united as a team as a group, we're probably gonna be again over there.
Yeah, I mean that description is what makes it entertaining for the fans too. I mean the same things that you see with Legends, with FC Birmingham, Dalton, the same. That's what the fans are starting to notice too, and it makes it an attraction because not only do you get good games and things that you see, but you're also seeing emerging talent. You mentioned Thierry Jules and Camus Jade, and these guys are going to get to that next level. And they're going to remember, hey, this is the future star we're looking at right now. So that's going to be a draw for that, and it's great to see like an entertaining team like yours and Legends and different ones that are entertaining, but also building futures and careers, not only for the players but for coaches and the like. So that's going to make it very interesting there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we want to thank you. I know that, I caught you after training and you probably got some more training and planning to do for the weekend, but I want to thank you for taking time out to talk to us now and we look forward to
Absolutely.
seeing you on the
Anytime we're
weekend.
here for that. We're
All
here
right.
for that. Thank you for the opportunity.
All right. No problem, Coach. Thanks a lot. And we look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Okay. Okay. Bye bye. Thank you.